Welcome to episode 2 of Off the Green, brought to you by Rapsodo. Today we're here at the London Club, and today we're joined by the one and only Jamie Ohara. So
hello,
let's
mate.
come in. How are we, mate?
How are you?
We're gonna have
it's hard presenting, isn't it? It's hard.
Yeah, so it's a 3-hole match we're going to do today. A bit of chat, a bit of fun. So
yeah,
should we get started?
Yeah, I've heard you're pretty good. So I'm at the home course advantage at least. I'll put you on the 3 toughest holes I can find. So let's see what I can do.
Well, let's tee it up and get underway. Hole 10, par 4.
Yeah, hole 10, par 4. Just don't put it in the water.
What?
I've done exactly that. Get over.
Go.
Yeah, it's well over.
It's dry.
It's dry.
It's dry.
It was dry. Not straight, but dry.
Okay.
It's actually a really good angle to come in from there. So
yeah. So I
think it's advantage me.
Oh,
wow.
We like that.
Oh, wow.
Baby fade down the middle.
Yeah, that'll work.
I like that.
Jeez.
Let's go. Right, so let's go from the top, Jamie. So you started your career as a footballer at Arsenal.
Yeah.
How's that come about? When did you start there? What was it like there? Let's get some insight.
Yeah, I mean, I think I was 7 or 8, and I was actually started I was at Chelsea, and it was too far for me to travel. I ended up going to Arsenal. I had a lot of clubs that was interested in me when I was a kid. I was like 8, and I was playing really good football at that age, playing 2 years above. And I went to the Arsenal Academy, and you know, that was a brilliant academy, to be fair. There was a fantastic upbringing in football for me. At the time, it was them and Man United who had the best academies.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, you know, I was a Tottenham fan, but it was something that, you know, I wanted to be at the best club. And, you know, Manchester United wanted me, but I didn't want to leave home and be in Manchester. So yeah. It was too cold up there for me.
So you've known from early that Arsenal were the North London's red?
No. A lot of people I had to deal with it a lot, saying, well, you know, you got released by Arsenal, you were a red. And I was like, well, you know, listen, I have to accept, I was a Tottenham fan. I used to turn up at training at Arsenal in a Tottenham shirt, and they used to dig me out. But,
no.
you know, yeah, look, that was a great academy. It was the best academy in the country. So,
yeah.
And they still probably are one of the best. So
who was your team, your academy at Arsenal? Who are the big names?
I mean, I was the big name. A few lads made it. We had a really good setup. A lot of the boys made it. There was Kerry Gilbert, who ended up playing for Arsenal a few games. Fabrice Muamba,
yeah,
who was obviously a really good player. He was in my age group. Ryan Smith, he went and played in the MLS. Mark Howard, who is currently at Wrexham now. So we had a really good group. I was the one who kind of progressed to play a lot of games in the Premier League. So, but I was the best player, so it was a no-brainer.
You're not the best player on this hole, you're in the rough, so let's get on to our second shots.
I need to find it.
Because why wait for the green to clear? You've played under quite a few teams, quite a few managers. Should we go best and worst, or should we go maybe just best?
I mean, look, the best manager probably is between one day Ramos. When he took over at Tottenham, he gave me the opportunity to get in the team. So he was brilliant for me. You know, he was the one who got me in the side. I was fit, I was playing well. So he was a guy that I'd admire. He ended up going to be the Real Madrid manager. He was a really good manager. So, and then Harry Redknapp obviously is one that is a standout. You know, he put his arm around me when he come in, gave me a new contract, played me, loved me. Ended up falling out with him over certain things, but you know, for me, he was a person that I admired, and I liked what he done for me. And you know, he kept in touch, and still speak to him now. So, you know, he was a gaffer that everyone kind of loved.
Yeah. So it seems like a proper guy from what we've seen.
Yeah.
No, some big things.
He's a proper guy. You know, he'll help you out when you're in need, and he did help me out when I was having a bit of trouble and I was going through a bad patch of my career. And he was there for me. He got behind me, gave me opportunities to come and train with him when he was at QPR, and you know, treated me like a first team player when I didn't have a club, and he got me back on my feet really. So I always kind of you know, hold that in high regard with someone.
Yeah, I mean, do you look at something like that as massive in your career, just to have someone to go and put your arm around you? And without that, do you think things could have gone a completely different way?
Yeah. I mean, I was spiralling out of control. I mean, it happens. You see it a lot now with footballers who, you know, they need guidance and they need help, and you know, I think everyone sees you earning loads of money, and thinks that your life's just amazing. Well, actually, you're still a human being, and you still have issues, and you still have problems, and you know, you do need people, especially in the industry that you're in, because it's cutthroat and ruthless. You do need people who are going to, you know, put their arms around you, help you out in your hour of need, and, you know, not cast you aside. And Harry Redknapp was one of them people, and he's done it with a few. So, you know, he's someone that, you know, that means more to me than him playing me on a weekend. You know, it was him as a person, which was, you know, massive for me.
That's huge, that one.
I've got 155 to the pin. It's a crosswind. You know, I've meant to win it over here, to be honest. I'm in a good angle.
Good angle.
It's a good angle. You've nutted yours down the middle, but I've got the angle going in. It's just whether I attack. I've got a pitching wedge in hand.
Okay.
Pitching wedge? It's downwind.
Okay.
It's too much. It's not enough club.
Okay.
But I know that this green, everything slopes away. So if I can get it into the middle, it should, out of the rough, bounce on. I mean, stay there.
Is that good?
That's either really good or really bad.
Okay.
I don't know. I mean, it's moved to the right. I think I've stayed up, so I reckon I'll have a birdie chance.
All right, nice. Okay, I've got 127. So I think I've just got to find the green, don't I? If it's good or not.
Oh,
it's short, or
just
is it
a
there?
touch short. I mean, you've got the other side of the hill.
I think I'll take that. I didn't
You'll
want to
take
go
that all
long.
day?
Yeah.
This has to go close, really. Don't duff it. No Jason Duffners. Sit, 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 sit. Brilliant.
Bit of meat on that bone.
There's a lot of meat on that. 6-footer for par, not ideal.
Right, I've got it's a tricky putt, so it's right to left downhill. I've not putted on greens this fast in a while, so this could be fun. Go.
Okay. Right, you know this green. Can't believe I've been put under pressure already.
Oh. Right, for par, to go one up.
Yeah, nice. Nice.
One to the good. Let's go. So we're on the second hole.
Yeah.
Talking of second, you support the second best team in London, Tottenham. Hopes for the season. Who do you think's going to win the title? Let's go through it.
I think the title win. I mean, it's so hard right now to obviously pick a winner. Both teams are, well, three teams are fighting it out. Arsenal are in the mix, even though it kills me to say it. They've been really good this season. They've got better. I just feel like the two juggernauts of Liverpool and Man City will find a way to get it over the line. They've been there and done it before, especially Man City. I just don't know. I'm going to go Liverpool.
Yeah.
Just because I feel like they've got the momentum. They've got the Jurgen Klopp farewell tour happening. And I just feel like at some point that Arsenal will throw a sticky result in there. And hopefully it's against Tottenham because we've still got to play here. And that's a big game. I'm going to go Liverpool. I still think Arsenal finish third.
Yeah?
Yeah, I do. And that's not with my Spurs hat on, but Spurs have been all right this season. We've been good. I've enjoyed it. You know, like we've played some decent football. Lost Harry Kane, but
I think it helped you though.
Yeah, in a way it has. I mean, you never want to lose your best player, but it's made other people have to step up, and I think some of them have. We've got a new manager who's obviously playing some exciting football, which is good as well. It's enjoyable. So we'll just see what happens. It's hard to dig them out at the moment because it was kind of a season where it's like, all right, let's just see. And they've done well, you know. It looks like we're going to get Champions League football, and that's a massive plus for us.
So I'm assuming we're on the bandwagon of think you're going to get the Champions League football. There's 5 spots now, actually. So
yeah. I mean, obviously, I think we're 99% sure that we'll get 5th spot in the Champions League now.
It's looking that way.
Looking that way.
5 spots will be.
But I think we'll finish top 4. Like, I think we'll finish 4th. I think we'll beat Villa to that spot. Villa are a little bit inconsistent recently. Yeah. And I think that we've got just maybe the edge. But yeah, look, fair play to Villa. They've done well. Man United have been rubbish as usual.
Yeah.
Another bad season for them. So we'll take it. We'll take it. Spurs will take it. We need a trophy. Everyone knows that.
Yeah.
But we're doing all right. It's been a good season for the Premier League.
Yeah, it's
been
good.
exciting.
Well, let's have a
Have you seen it? I mean, look, this is a great hole.
It's a good hole.
I'm one down. I'm fuming. And I'm going to have to produce something special here. This is a tough hole. It's I think it's playing 175.
I think you could hit any club here, though.
The thing is, it's massively downhill.
Massively into wind.
But it's really into the wind. So
I don't know what I'm going to hit.
I mean, you can hit a putter if you want.
I'll decline that offer.
It's such a nice golf shot. Oh no, I'm in big shit.
Uh-oh. Sit. Okay.
That's
Got green to work with. That's the positive.
That's awful.
Second shot, bit of room to work with.
Yeah, I'm in big trouble here.
Yeah.
Everything goes away from you. I need to stay in the match. Soft hands.
Oh, I've played it good.
Come on, then, roll
It's
ball.
got to go. It's got to go. All right, it's just good. Got a putt for par.
I mean, I've got a chance.
Still going.
It's still going.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
That's good. It's done really well. And the pressure's on.
Pressure's on a little bit. I mean, I've still got 6-7 foot.
He's
I'm backing you here to get it close.
Well, yeah, it's not easy, but I've got my 58 out. Try and nip one. Sit. Sit. They're so fast.
I mean,
They're so fast.
they're rapid. For winter golf, they're rapid.
Right, need to hop on a flight to get that one. Let's go. Oh, that's horrendous. Right, that's my 4.
That's your 4.
Over to you.
Did
Slides
move.
by. You can
I
have
mean-
that. I'll be really nice.
I mean,
We'll go down the last. 2 4s, halved in 4. It's a tough hole. It's got the better of us there. So
oh, I hate golf.
let's go up the last. Okay, so we're on the 3rd and final hole.
Yeah.
So there's a few things I've seen. You've had quite a nice career post-football,
Yeah.
if we call it.
Yeah.
Like TalkSport, Big Brother. How did these things come up?
I mean, the Big Brother one was obviously out of nowhere. I was without a club. I hadn't actually officially retired. I still haven't officially retired, but you know, I don't think I can run around anymore.
A Wrexham return?
No, definitely not. I don't think they need a big chunky midfielder. But it come out of nowhere. They offered me it, and the money was good, and it was an opportunity that I thought, you know, why not? I wasn't doing anything at the time, and it was a way to kind of let people see the real me a little bit, I guess.
Yeah.
And it was fun. It was a really good experience, and it opened up different doors for me after that. You know, we went into a different world, really, of, you know, TV and media and stuff. And after Big Brother, obviously TalkSport come along, and they've been great with me. I loved it, and they kind of just let me learn and on the job and come in and do stuff with them, punditry and watching games. And you know, obviously I've become really reliable with them, and I think that's one of the main things as a footballer to come out of the game is, you know, obviously you're going into the real world a little bit. You know, I needed the money, I needed to work. You know, I spunked quite a bit of dough as a footballer. So I went into that world, and TalkSport's been great. It's kind of gone from strength to strength, and I've found another passion really of talking about football, you know, and working with great people. Cundy, who I work with all the time, Ali McCoist, Alan Brazil, Laura Woods, who obviously I worked with, Dean Saunders, Gabek Bonglahor. You know, they're all brilliant people that I've kind of, it's like being in a dressing room all over again. So happy days, it's great. I love it.
That sounds great.
Yeah.
So what's this? We got it looks a bit of a dogleg right.
It's a bit of a dogleg right. It's a par 5. You can get on into with a good tee shot. It's normally always into the wind.
Very into the wind.
Yeah. Yeah, so you've hit that too straight.
Sit. It's in the rough. In the rough. Bit rough?
I mean, that's you might be in the bush.
No, I'm all right. No, it's okay.
You sure?
Yeah, I'll be all right.
Oh my God, I can't hit a golf ball.
4.
Do you know how bad that is? That's one of the worst golf shots I've ever hit in my whole entire life. That is so out of bounds.
I think it's worth watching this video just for that shot.
That's one of the worst golf shots I've ever hit, ever. I don't need another ball.
You're not hit.
Yeah, that's gone. I'm stood over the ball today thinking, I don't know where this is going.
Yeah, it's a horrible. We've all been there. We've all been there.
I don't know what's going on.
That's better.
I mean, at least it gives me a chance, but I'm going to be hitting my 4th.
Yeah, but that's a nice shot. So, a long career, playing loads of games in the Prem.
Yeah.
Let's run through your 3. Let's go best player, most skillful player, and who gave you the toughest time?
I mean, look, there's so many.
Yeah.
There's so many good players I've played against. I'd say the best player I played against 1v1 was probably Gerrard.
Yeah.
Like 1v1 midfield, Tottenham, Liverpool, massive game, and he was just a beast. Like, he really was a beast. He could run, he could out-sprint you, he'd out-fight you, he'd outplay you. He could do anything on a football pitch. He had everything. For me, he was the most complete midfielder of England's generation ever.
Really?
So he was probably the toughest. I hated playing against him.
Nightmares.
Yeah, nightmares, literally. Like, I remember trying to really smash him early doors in a game, and he just saw me come in, plays a little 1-2 round me, and he basically just mugged me off for 45 minutes. And then Ronaldo. I mean, Ronaldo was obviously, the most skillful player.
Yeah.
When he was at Man United, he was more like a winger. He kind of went to being like a proper centre forward in the end. But when I played against him, he was a winger, out and out winger.
It was serious.
Serious, and I actually played left back, and I played really well that day. He only scored 2, so
didn't get his hat trick.
Yeah, didn't get a hattie. He was just a joke. I mean, you couldn't get near him. He was so good. He was sharp. He was a beast. It was his 0 to 20 mile an hour was just ridiculous. How quick he was off the mark, and yeah, he was almost impossible to defend against. And then, I mean, in terms of toughest opponent,
who gave you, like, you're walking off and you feel it the next morning? One of them.
it might sound silly, but do you remember a lad called Lassana Diarra?
No.
Well, I mean, he played for Real Madrid, but he was
Okay.
at Portsmouth, and I don't know why on earth he was at Portsmouth, but he was. And I played against him. And he ended up signing for Real Madrid, and he was a top.
CDM.
He was a CDM, yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
like a holding midfield, like Makaleli type, like Kante. Went under the radar a little bit, but he was unreal, like an absolute machine. And he was horrible, like running into a brick wall. He was only small,
Really?
but he had everything, like an ox he was, and
Like a modern day Kante?
he was a Kante.
Okay.
He was the one between really Makaleli and Kante.
Yeah.
It was Diarra, but he went to Real Madrid, right? So we didn't see a lot of him in the Premier League, but he was unreal. And I walked off a football pitch and was like, this guy's a beast,
That's
a beast.
quality.
And I didn't even know really who he was, but he'd become a big player, really.
That's proper.
I mean, I know balls are expensive these days.
Mate, if
it's
I
a
get
little bit
this,
much.
oh, what a guy. Oh my God, it's not my ball.
It's not your ball.
Oh my God. It's not my ball. Right, so I'm taking my line and relief. It's got the bush there, pin there. It's actually not a bad drop. I don't know what club to hit. I don't like this club. It's a tough shot. I think we've got to go for it though. O'Hara's lost his. No, we're going to go for it. Got my 2 iron out. Almost hit the buggy. Go! Oh, it's just over the bunker. Got away with that one.
I mean, it just sums up my day.
So I've rumour has it you can play the piano a bit.
The piano?
Oh, that's what I heard.
No.
Can't play the piano?
No.
Well, what other secret talents you got? That's what I was told you could play the piano.
Who told you that?
Wikipedia.
Don't know where you're getting that from. No, I definitely can't play piano. Normally my my secret weapon is golf, and that's not been the story today. So, you know, when your golf game just feels so off it.
Find a way.
It's not. Yeah, it's a horrible place to be, actually.
Oh well, that's sexy.
I mean, that'll do.
Ugh. That is filth. Oh yeah, my golf game's off. It flights in a wedge, so controlled, spins up.
It's going to be bogey, bogey, bogey.
Yeah, but that could be pretty good here. Never know. Go.
Yeah, good shot.
Release out.
It's game over.
I'm happy.
It's game over. This putt's irrelevant. I haven't held a putt for about 4 months.
Feeling good then?
So I'm feeling really confident standing over this one. I mean, honestly, I'm not even near the hole.
Mate, I'm fearing the worst of your putter. And there we go. Nice par to finish. Jamie, it was a pleasure. Thank you so much.
It wasn't a pleasure, to be honest. The golf was awful, but good company, good company.
Good company. Well, if you like that, make sure to like and subscribe for more, and I'll see you guys soon.